you just joined us on the System After Dark, this is a homegrown number courtesy of E3 and Cracker. Bulla, how's it going? I'm D, your host on the System After Dark, right here on Today FM. Today's hit music. You can catch me weeknights at 7 p.m. That's from Monday to Friday, only on the home of Today's hit music. And don't forget, that's D with you every weeknight on the System After Dark.
Good evening, this is FBC News. I'm Amrita Priyadarshini. In this bulletin, top European Union Commissioner to visit Fiji expected to hold dialogue with Fijian government. Fiji kicks off World Survey on Climate Change. And 1 year on, Fiji Link celebrates birthday after rebranding and restructure. The European Union's Commissioner for International Cooperation and Development, Neven Mimica, is expected to meet with top Fiji government officials for talks in the coming weeks. Mimica will be in Fiji in 2 weeks' time in his first ever visit to the Pacific and Fiji. Akusita Tale has more.
On June 16th, Fiji will receive the EU Commissioner responsible for overseeing the international cooperation and development of the European Union. Neven Mimica is going to be in the country for the 29th session of the ACP EU Joint Parliamentary Assembly, where he is also expected to have bilateral meetings with the Fijian government.
It's a historic visit. Our cooperation, the European Union's cooperation with Fiji, was restricted over several years after 2006. And now we're back on track, and the Commissioner will sign our new National Indicative Programme for a new development cooperation programme which takes us to 2020 with the Prime Minister while he's here.
The visit will give Fiji an opportunity for development support, not only with the bilateral programs but regional projects as well. The signing of a national indicative program will see EU's financial development cooperation with Fiji for the next 5 years.
We've agreed that we will focus on supporting sugar and agriculture. As everyone is aware, the next couple of years are going to be very important for the Fiji sugar industry, because in 2017 the European market is going to become much more price competitive.
Jacob adds the EU will also work in the governance sector to strengthen the judiciary, making propriety support to the legal sector. The Joint Parliamentary Assembly will bring together around 350 parliamentarians from 78 ACP countries and 40 from the European Parliament. That starts from June 15th to 17th. Akusita Tale, FBC News.
Fiji is the first country to kick off the largest world survey on climate change. Discussions from such meetings worldwide will be presented at the international climate talks to help address climate change issues on a much more realistic scale. Shireen Lotta reports.
Fiji is proud to have launched the first worldwide survey on climate change, hosted by the University of Fiji. Speaking at the launch, Principal Agriculture Officer West Vinesh Kumar says, "It's about time we take the lead, as Pacific Island nations are more vulnerable and are already feeling the brunt of this global phenomena."
As some of our coastal villages are already being moved inland due to rising sea level and the harm it inflicts on people's homes and livelihoods.
Joining Fiji are 10,000 more citizens around the world in 79 countries to make their voices heard in the international climate change negotiations.
Overall, climate change could make it more difficult to grow crops, raise animals and catch fish in the same ways and in the same places as we have done in the past.
Consultation will help Fiji to develop better strategies to cope with climate change and make transition to sustainable energy.
Preliminary results from this unique event will be presented next week at the June session of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change in Germany, and at several other key meetings over the coming months. Shireen Lotta, FBC News.
Fiji's oldest domestic airline and the newest rebranded regional carrier turns a year old today. Chanel Sivan reports Fiji Link celebrates a year of success after revamping operations.
1 year ago today, Fiji Link was born from the previous Pacific Sun airline. In its first year, Fiji Link achieved a major milestone with the complete modernization of its ATR fleet. It brought in 2 brand new ATR 72-600s and 1 brand new ATR 42-600 to replace its 2 ATR 42-500s. The lady who saw and led the company to grow from strength to strength says turning a year old was only possible through the love and the acceptance of the Fijian people.
Yeah, Fiji Link has come a long way. The restructure for Fiji Link pretty much started in 2011, which was still then Pacific Sun, and the idea was to restructure, turn around, and then and it's happened. Last year, we rebranded to Fiji Link, to delivery of 3 brand new aircraft. And a year later, I think the company's gone from strength to strength.
The former General Manager Shehnaz Vos, since the rebranding of the Fiji Link, has added new routes and providing more chartered flights. The progression plan between Fiji Link and its parent company Fiji Airways has worked well for regional routes.
Second birthday, I think you'll see possibly some new regional routes, and you'll see a lot more people development, and so it's really, Fiji Link is set up as it's a wholly owned subsidiary of Fiji Airways, so it's a real good support base for young people who want a career in aviation to come to Fiji Link and then move on to Fiji Airways.
Vos adds Fiji Link fulfills the domestic transportation demands for outer islands very well. The celebrations were held at Suva Sukuna Park. Chanel Shivan, FBC News.
Fiji and Argentina have reached another milestone this year, celebrating 40 years of bilateral relations between the two countries. Akasita Tale reports a reception was held in Suva last night to commemorate the friendship developed over the years between the two countries.
The country where tango originated from in the late 19th century has promised to strengthen bilateral ties and cooperation with Fiji. Despite the geographical location, Argentina's ambassador to Fiji, Pedro Delgado, is confident of continued collaboration.
Argentina has an interest in strengthening and expanding the ties with the countries of the Pacific region, and the importance of Fiji here is of paramount.
The Fijian government has also been acknowledged for its support of the decolonization of the Malvinas, more commonly known as the Falkland Islands. Fiji now looks forward to further strong relations.
Our strong and growing relationship is a testament to the enduring ties between our two countries, and we look forward to strengthening our relations in the years ahead.
Argentina's Foreign Affairs Minister Hector Timerman has also sent his congratulatory message to the success of another year of friendship. Fiji and Argentina established relations in 1975. Akusita Tale, FBC News.
Still to come on FBC News, preparation underway at Lambasa Sugar Mill for start of this year's crushing season.
Wala mo siya matimay, hanagono paro taki na yan robongi kebika na magtomay buga tali tu na bisere waraki muni hanagono paro taki ngo na yan robongi enambula FM nimbolo benaka oya ubika na isoro ranyo na tomani mai na vito na kabiki na tini karuwa ng bongi lebu hanagono paro taki sekoya na yan robongi enambula FM enambandua enasere.
Welcome back to FBC News. Cane farmers in the Northern Division are doing final preparations for the 2015 crushing season. The Lambasa Sugar Mill will be the first to begin crushing from 17th of June. Ritika Pratap reports.
With less than 2 weeks remaining for the 2015 cane crushing season to begin, cane farmers in Lambasa are looking forward to a productive season.
I think it will be a fine weather this year. and the crops are very good. All the farmers are having good crops this year. I think the tonnage of the crops will go higher. The production is very good.
Well, the tonnage, compared to me, the tonnage is going to be more this year because the weather is very good and this year harvesting going to be very good, I think so.
Many cane farmers in Lambasa took part in the cane replanting program, which they say was a great success. Farmer Chandrika Prasad says he received financial help under the Fair Trade program, and the Fiji Sugar Corporation gave $500 for land preparation.
Last year I have harvested 264.8. Now I think this year it will go close to 300 tons of cane.
Yeah, I harvested 800 tons. This year my production gonna be around 1,200.
Farmers this year are pleased with the state of cane access roads.
In Butisau sector cane access road, the road has been done, the graveling and everything has been done.
The road is good and we are ready for harvesting. The weather is also favorable and farmers are happy with the bonus received as well.
Last year, FBC crushed 1.83 million tons of cane and produced 226,000 tons of raw sugar. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.
A young maritime farmer is reaping the rewards of his harvest, and he is encouraging other young people to take up farming to ensure a sustainable livelihood. Eleanor Turangaivu has the story.
Hard work and perseverance. That is what drives 19-year-old Etika Velati. Velati is not just any village youth. In his village of Lomati in the Dia in the Lau group, Velati is a yam farmer, and a good one at that.
First of all, yam planting requires a lot of work. It's different from planting other types of crop. There is a certain way to plant it, and you have to look after it. Every morning I come to check on the yams, clear the plantation. It takes a lot of work.
Like many village young people, Velati had too much time on his hand. However, he decided to put it to good use. Yams take almost 12 months before they can be harvested. For Velati, it's something worth waiting for.
I'd like to continue doing this, and at a much bigger scale. I've seen the benefits for myself, and it has helped me financially, being in the village. For me, I don't see any other good source of income than this.
Like many village farmers and fishermen, Velati's only market is the Agricultural Marketing Authority.
They sell their produce to us. We process it and we sell it to whoever. We have our suppliers, whom we supply to. Our overseas buyers, to New Zealand, to Australia, to Canada and America, and likewise for local markets.
Agro-marketing buys produce at the farm gate price. The yams are bought at $2 a kilo. On this day, Velati's harvest has earned him $385.
I've seen what this young boy in Romache has been doing since he's been. I think this is an incentive, and it encourages other youths from all over the country. When I say youth, the rural youths, to do more planting. This is a source of income for them. It generates the state of livelihood.
The 19-year-old farmer is an encouragement to young people of his age that while nothing comes easy, it takes hard work to be successful. Eleanor Turangaivu, FBC News.
The journey to the 65th Miss World contest in Sanya, China on December 19th began today. Young women turned up to the official castings for Miss World Fiji at Tapu City in Suva. Organizers will select the top 10 that will proceed into the Miss World boot camps ahead of the week-long finals to be held from July 20th to the 25th at the Pearl South Pacific Resort in Deumba.
Fiji always produces a potential Miss World. We have such an array of races and backgrounds to choose from that our girls bring that to the stage. So yes, I do think we have a potential Miss World on our hands here.
This is Fiji's 5th year competing at the Miss World pageant. A celebration was held at Veuta Primary School yesterday to mark the beginning of various activities that have been planned for their upcoming 50th anniversary. The school, which was opened in 1965, currently has more than 900 students enrolled. Preparations are underway into making this year's Golden Jubilee celebrations a grand one. The activities included the cutting of the anniversary cake and the releasing of balloons to launch the celebrations.
We want to celebrate in style. We want to celebrate scoring well in the exams, whether it's LANA, PET, or the external exams. We want to celebrate the friendships that we have made at this school and beyond. And we want to celebrate our parents who have worked very hard to put us into this school.
The official celebration will be held on 11 July. Coming up on FBC Sports, Fiji under-20 ready for Uzbekistan. And Suva remains unbeaten in Skipper Cup.
देश की धड़कन रेडियो फीजी 2 का ये प्रसारण आपके लिए कार्यक्रम में आपका स्वागत है हम कर रहे हैं। याद रखते अभी से लेकर रात 12 तक यह सिलसिला हमारा और आपका चलता रहेगा। दृष्टिकोण में आपका हम स्वागत कर रहे हैं। दृष्टिकोण के तुरंत बाद आगे बढ़ते हैं कार्यक्रम में। इधर कहते हैं कि गहरी थी रात लेकिन हम सोए नहीं, गहरी थी रात लेकिन हम सोए नहीं, दर्द बहुत था दिल में पर हम रोए नहीं, कोई नहीं हमारा जो पूछे हमसे जाग रहे हो किसके लिए या किसी के लिए सोए नहीं। याद रखते गीत संगीत का तकाजा आपके लिए रात 12 तक आपको हम सोने नहीं देंगे। महकती रातें हर सोमवार से लेकर शुक्रवार तक रात 7 से लेकर 12 के बीच रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर रविंद्र सिंह के साथ।
Leading FBC Sports, the Vodafone Fiji side plays the biggest game to date at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup tomorrow. The side meets Uzbekistan in a winner-takes-all clash in Whangarei, New Zealand, with Fiji having a chance to progress to the round of 16. Meanwhile, the entire team has been working on ways to relax and get into the mood for the big match. And today the team had a walkthrough on the stadium grounds where the match will be played tomorrow. The Suva rugby side thrashed Tailevu 31-6 at the third round of Skipper Cup competition at the Ratudakambao Park in Nosori today. The capital city side remains undefeated in the competition. Here are the match highlights.
Out to the left, here goes Rocco. Rocco then running sideways, so eventually clearing the ball. Here's the opportunity and a breakthrough there, and that looked from Tailevu's effort. No, Suva getting it right up. The ball almost came out. The ball must be over the goal line there now. Where is it? The referee can't see it. He's gone. He was the name of the game there. The ball kept into the field of play, and there's a try. Well, and out they go forward. Good piece of work from the big number 8 there. And eventually that looks as if it would be a try. It is.
And in other matches played today, Namosi defeated Vatukola, Nandi accounted for Tavua, Neita Siri beat Ovala, while Lotoka edged Northland. Meanwhile, Nandrunga is currently playing Madhuata at Subrel Park in Lambasa. Well, 2 Fiji surfers will feature in the 5th leg of the 2015 World Surfing League in Tavarua next week. Josephine Navula reports this is the first time ever in Fiji's surfing history to have 2 of its surfers as wildcard entries.
It was a momentous occasion for Fiji surfing after Inia Nakalevu was selected to be the second wildcard entry alongside Ada Radhulo at the World Surfing League in Tavarua.
I'm so proud of it, and it's been a long time I've been trying this wild card, but I'm so grateful. I'm so proud that I made it today. Yeah.
Nakalevu aims to make a strong finish on his debut event.
I was telling myself, I'm gonna do it. I'm not just gonna do the wild card trials. I have to win. I will have to win it. Yeah, after a couple of years.
Nakalevu was congratulated by 11-time world champion and 4-time Fiji Pro champion Kelly Slater. Meanwhile, competing for the past 2 years, Ada Radhulo aims to stamp his mark in the World Surfing League.
I learned a lot of things from the professional surf, but I gotta change this year. Try to beat one of the pro surfers.
A good swell is forecast through the week, which should be ideal for the world's best professional surfers. 38 surfers from around the world will be competing at the 2015 World Surfing League Men's Championship Tour. Josephine Navula, FBC Sports.
The Kickout Fiji men's volleyball team hosted the Kickout Fiji Mixed and Men's Business House Volleyball Tournament at the Vodafone Arena in Suva today. 16 teams from 12 business houses took part in the tournament. The money raised will be used in preparations and participation at the Pacific Games.
The business house tournament has always been organized by the Fiji Sports Council, and they've done a tremendous job over the years. This is the first time that we are actually hosting a business house tournament, and we feel very encouraged.
The Pacific Games will be held from the 4th to the 18th of July. Cloudy periods with some showers were experienced over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands today. Fine weather prevailed elsewhere. Now, broad easterly wind flow prevails over most Pacific Island countries. Taking a look at the temperatures, the coolest places at 3 p.m. today was Suva and Savu with 28 degrees. Bai and Lambasa, the warmest with 31 degrees. Tomorrow, cloudy periods with some showers over the Lau and Lomaiviti group, the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, it should be fine. And the outlook for Monday, fine apart from brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Recapping our headlines, top European Union Commissioner to visit Fiji, expected to hold dialogue with Fijian government. Fiji kicks off World Survey on Climate Change. And 1 year on, Fiji Link celebrates birthday after rebranding and restructure. On to our poll question this week, should retail opening hours all over Fiji be extended? Visit our FBC website to take part. Now you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page FBC News. If you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or hashtag FBC News. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Amrita Priyadarshini. Good night.
Great words there from Lucky Dube and Baban. I hope you enjoyed that number. Different colors just for you on Gold FM. Only the classic hits. Louise with you on the Center Show. Well, thank you so much for the sweet company. This is Alana Miles, one of my favorites, and Black Velvet for you. Hi there. Join me on the Center Show every weekday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the best sounds on Gold FM. Only the classic hits.